Hey, how you doing? I'm Frank Thibodeau, National Sales Manager here at Moroso Performance. I've been here 38 years. I originally started working for Dick Moroso, and then I worked for Rick Moroso, his son, and now I work for Rick and his daughter, Penelope. It's a great experience, awesome company, awesome people. They're really good people, and I'm just fortunate to really be able to work here. So I got a 1966 Mustang Convertible. It's a 289 C-code car, 3-speed with deluxe pony interior. Really nice car now. When I bought it, it was a driver, but it needed everything. So funny story, I was probably going to be a GTO guy, but I went to Carlisle back in 1987 to buy a GTO. I went down there with $4,000, found a beautiful car. It was black, 4-speed, tri-power car, exactly what I was looking for. But the guy wanted $5,000 and he wouldn't budge off of that. And back then, the extra $1,000 was more than I could swing, so I came home empty-handed and found a 1966 convertible right down the road from my house a few weeks later, and that was the car that I ended up with. So now I'm a Mustang guy instead of a GTO guy. So it's a small block car, 289. It's a C-code, which is a 2-barrel carburetor, but it's got the original cylinder heads, it's got the original block, the original transmission, original rear end. It's got no power steering, no power brakes. So you really have to drive that car. It's a fun car to drive, but when you want to go around a corner, you really got to drive it. And when you want to stop the car, you got to stand on those brakes. So the car's not a high horsepower car. It's more of a cruiser, but it's a super fun car to drive. So that car, I just really wanted something that was super nice. I wanted something with beautiful paint, with a beautiful interior, with an engine that really ran good, it ran strong. Something I would be proud to bring to work and also show, as well as just driving it down the road, having fun. So for Moroso parts, I had to have some things on there that we make. It's an original restored car, so you usually don't put a whole lot of aftermarket parts on cars like that, but I work at Moroso. That couldn't be. I had to put some stuff on there. So currently what I have is an oil pan that we modified in the custom shop to have good oil pressure all the time, and I have our aluminum blue anodized valve covers and our aluminum blue anodized air cleaner, as well as our 800 ohm spiral core spark plug wires. And the coolest thing on that car is back when Rick Moroso owned a chassis shop and his right-hand man, Paul Minori, was doing work for him, we built a one-off set of frame connectors for that car, and they installed them here in that shop. So back when I rebuilt the motor, it was the first time I rebuilt an engine. I had a couple friends helping me out. We got it together, put it in the car, went to start it. We couldn't get that thing to fire. We did a lot of diagnosis over a couple of days. We finally realized that the valve springs were too tight. We had to readjust those, and once we did that, we were able to get the car to start. But I pulled the entire valve train apart trying to figure out what was going on. We finally figured it out, and after a few days, we got the car to fire. But that was a difficult time. One of the highlights of that car is I really wanted the paint and body to be beautiful on that car. And I remember driving up to the body shop when it was done being painted, just came out of the paint booth. The paint was dry. It still had the tape and the paper on it. And I remember pulling into that body shop parking lot with that thing outside in the sun, just loving how beautiful that vintage burgundy paint looked. I couldn't wait to get that thing home so I could start reassembling it and getting it back together so I could start driving it. So as we all know, cars are never finished. You do a bunch of work on them, you restore them, but there's always things you want to upgrade. Just this year, I replaced the rubber on the pedals just because they were looking a little worn. Last year, I replaced the steering wheel with a restoration piece. Really nice, came out good, upgraded the interior. And there's always things like that I'm doing to that car. Every time I look at it when it's at a show, I always look at things that I could do a little bit better on it just to make it look as good as it can look, and always do things to make it run as good as it could always run. So thanks for taking the time to listen about my car. We're all car people here. It's not just a job. We enjoy working here. We love our cars. We love showing them off, and we love talking about them. So if you got any questions or comments, leave them below or go to moroso.com.